Yeah. We have most of our planned incoming and outgoing exchange students are canceling, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing strange about that, but we have a brave or reckless few that are still planning to go, or at least attend digitally, which that's perfectly fine. But it is a bit of a mess to try to pull together. I gotta say, it's a lot of emails back and forth to a lot of people, and being like, "Well, I think," and they're like, "But what should I do?" And I'm like, "Well, you have to decide. I can't tell you to get here. I can't order you here because it's dangerous. You need to make up your goddamn mind yourself." A lot of stuff like this.
How much is your life worth?
Pretty much.
Die tomorrow, what things would you regret?
It is a one in a lifetime opportunity. It is true. However,
But you might never come home. Your family
exactly,
might be
this might
gone when
be
you
the last trip you ever make.
remember to give them a hug, because when plane travel stops permanently,
No,
you will become Swedish.
this
Not.
this course shall be your grave.
Yeah.
Send that out in case anyone is interested in joining us. Go. All right, let's let's take a look.
I
Welcome.
believe we were about to do a mission.
Welcome to beautiful Eidolon. Oh yes, we were doing like a Spire versus Necrons, right?
And Lone Star.
Lone Star. Freeze! Lone Star!
I want to do Shadowrun again at some point.
Yes.
Some more goofy sort of cyberpunkiness.
Oh, Lone Star.
Well, as long as you don't remember, don't kill a Lone Star.
No.
Don't kill cops, it'll all come for you.
Yeah. Oh god, I got a hiccup when I was sipping my new tea and I was inhaled it down into my lungs.
New tea is a reference to how Jonas poured half a liter of tea apparently all over his
Yes, I did.
everything.
That's why we're starting a slightly bit later than usual, because I managed to pour almost a liter of tea over my my desk and my floor and my everything. So everything has a refreshing smell of tea right now in my apartment here in the corner.
What kind of tea?
It was rhubarb and vanilla.
Oh,
Yeah, quite nice.
okay. That seems like a nice smell.
It is, yeah. It's not bad actually, but
Maybe get a thing.
maybe it's just every day just
Watch just put a couple tea bags in there.
Yes. Totally bad idea. All right, let's see here. Deployment order against Pharaon Caprek the Unbroken. Well, we'll see about that. We could go all battle barges.
I mean, yes, I thought that was.
Yep. All right.
With this fleet, right?
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine.
Biggest ships.
Biggest, chunkiest ships. We also have room for a couple of small ones. We'll have those as well.
Grab a couple of those.
Yeah, go. Because we don't have room for.
They just show how big the big ones are.
That's true. Oh, very impressive.
This Necron will be staring.
Yeah.
Oh, they've disengaged the rest of the fleet. Only the biggest ones are showing up.
All right, let's see if we get a video here. Yeah.
Dialogue.
wise of it.
If we
Have faith, Commodore. We shall prevail. All vessels, prepare to engage.
That is
Acknowledged. We shall prevail.
Victory will be won on the ground, not in space. Distract the foe, and the sons of Korax will do what must be done. Agreed. May we do the Emperor proud this day.
that's a big doom sphere. A space flagship will not be destroyed. Ijas Solaris flagship mustn't be destroyed or routed. Destroy every Necron energy platform surrounding the Dark Throne. Okay.
no, adjust Solari. Better be careful.
Yeah, he better be. I mean, let's go to the left then. That seems to be the closest one, and I don't see a reason for us to split up here.
God, it's actually not a great background. That
No, it's very distracting and difficult to see, yes. I will give you these.
oh, the power!
Yes, for sure. Ooh, oh.
Space Marines.
Space Marines.
Good. I mean, yeah, it's. We don't really have too much tactical information right now.
No. I just have to do it. Do
Well,
it,
there
do
he
it!
started right in front of us. Like a jerk.
Like a jerk.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Oh, there's some over there too. Oh, is that a different? Okay, which one is the one? That's the Tears of Sanguinius. I believe that guy can die.
Sanguinius can probably die. Wow, that's a tiny. What is this? What is
even
this measly like? Ugh.
Shitty little.
We wait your command.
Oh, well.
Well, let's hope he can. Who is Adjas Solari? Is that
He is a what are you called? Raven Guard, I think.
Raven Guard? Yeah, okay. It could be a Blood Raven.
No, I think it's a Raven Guard.
Yeah, I would hope so. Because the other guy's probably going to be
Changing course.
Betray us, yeah.
having a bad time. Betray us, you think, to the Necron?
I mean, I don't know, fun
Seems
man.
like hard sell.
Like the Blood Ravens are like chaos, I guess, or like chaos infected. So. Yeah, have you not played Lord of War Stories? Watch out!
Be good.
True.
Watch out!
Oh boy.
Brace for impact.
Brace right back. Go! Get out of there! Get out of there, you madmen! Oh no, the little one.
Oh!
All power to engine.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh.
Discharge
Whew.
beyond the capacity of our analysis, my
That's dangerous, man.
One thing is certain. We won't survive many of those. Shadow Captain. Cursed shades. There's too much interdiction fire from those defense platforms. We've lost
Damn
two
it.
Thunderhawks already. Our drop pods won't survive a planet strike.
We will have to destroy the defense before the ground assault can begin. There is no glory in failure.
Helm, you heard him. Set course for the nearest defense platform.
We're working on it, goddammit! We need to go and save that Blood Angel.
Yeah, he doesn't need to live.
I know, I know.
Engaging engines.
But I can go there.
Here we go. New shots incoming.
Outpace these damn. Let's send this little ship over there.
Enemy sighted.
Because why is it gonna?
Repositioning.
Oh, the bloody! He's doing great. Look at that. He's doing. He's fine. Yeah, that ship is not even his flagship. That's the sacrificial ship he brought with him.
Course engaged.
Just closer.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Setting course.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Enemy sighted. Coordinates acknowledged.
He's certainly doing stuff. Give him that.
Ship ready.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
He drifted hulked that one. Alright. Is that good or bad? I don't know.
We only need one more of these platforms. Two more. Take.
We needed. Oh yeah, that's the one in the middle. That's one still there. Oh.
Understood.
Freaking
We serve.
explosions going on.
Oh.
Enemy defense platform destroyed. Underway. Give us purpose. To where we are needed.
We serve. Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Let's see what happens when we're done.
Enemy defense platform
Yeah.
destroyed.
Entering the battle zone. Defense platforms are destroyed, but we're still facing heavy fire from the surface.
To the dark winds with your caution. The battle slips from our grasp. Engines to full. Solari.
Oh!
He's ramming it. He's insane.
Successful.
Oh yes, he's totally ramming it. Oh! that is a goddamn space brain right there.
Lightning strike.
He's taking the whole chapter with him.
Yeah.
This is a crew of 1,000 space marines. Face planting into the thing.
That is goddamn dedication, man. Okay. Emperor's Light. Oh, oops. My ship was super boosting while that was going on. It's on the side of the galaxy now.
You have them. My regrets for the delay, Lord High Admiral.
I cannot hold you to account for the vagaries of the war, Archmagos.
Oh.
Join your fire to ours, and all is forgiven.
I know you can't.
Beep boop.
Archmagus just show up when exactly when needed.
Damage team, begin repairs now!
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
We have located.
Capture drops on 3 minutes. Oh god.
Aha! This is why this little ship was left behind. Go to it. This is your time.
Receiving them now, my lord.
Very good. Prepare for bombardment.
Okay, go.
At your command.
Apparently it was eaten by a couple of fighters.
Your orders.
3 minutes. I think.
I think it's fine, yeah, but you know.
Understood.
But it's not like fighting these guys is really important, because, you know.
Course engaged.
We serve.
Let's go over here then.
Coordinates acknowledged.
But I'll take care of it.
Don't take care of it. Okay. Okay.
There probably will be another one jumping up at some place.
Your orders?
Like it.
Aye, Admiral. Course engaged.
Focusing chamber destroyed, my
Yep,
lord.
there we go.
That should put an end to that cannon of
Next.
theirs.
Oh, I'm gonna get hit by that.
Thanks.
Oh.
Our duty.
We wait your command.
Do.
Oh god, it burns.
Understood.
Terrible, agonizing pain.
Why? How?
It's worth it.
Full speed.
We wait your command.
Ah, let's go. I need to stand back a minute.
Aye, Admiral. Changing course.
Ship ready.
Orders.
Oh, it teleported in front of me. What the fuck?
Heading acknowledged.
Sir!
Self-destructive.
Setting course.
We wait your command.
More shields, more shields.
Prepare for impact. Heading
This guy out
acknowledged.
here a little bit.
Incoming teams have crippled the enemy.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Reinforcements received. Securing drop zone. Launching charges.
Your service does the Emperor proud.
Yes,
Lord,
it
we have
does.
another Necron fleet. Closing fast.
At last, I have you in my grasp, Asa. You will not thwart my magnificent schemes. You will kneel before me, broken in body and will.
Solari, what progress?
The bomb is almost in position. We need more time and more blades.
Time is fast escaping us, Solari. But you shall have whatever warriors we deserve.
Oh god. Okay.
So you got that one?
Yes.
I feel like you're closer.
Yes. I'll get
We
it.
serve. Changing course.
We stand ready. Hold course. Engines engaged. Aye, Admiral.
Aye, Admiral.
Anti-emergency repair.
Engines.
This is pickle.
Setting course.
Your orders?
Probably to destroy his flagship once we're done here.
I would imagine so.
Changing course. Lock on target.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Vortex. Bomb. In position.
I commend you, Solari. Commodore, we need an extraction zone.
God, I would not want to be one of those people sent down there.
Yeah.
We are overrun.
The death
I
sentence.
strike this blow for the Emperor. Victorious out mortis.
Necron vessels are disengaging. The Dark Throne. Projections indicate it will fully collapse within hours.
Victory
Okay.
is ours, but at great cost.
I mean, that was pretty great. I really like that the Raven Guard takes his entire chapter and just slams it into.
Died easily. But this was something else.
Indeed.
And then screaming that he does it for the Emperor.
Right his hand this day.
Victory and death. Yeah, Raven Guard's cool. I wouldn't be the Raven Guard, but I can appreciate them for being like shotgun. Like I play one that in one of the Heldemir's 40k tabletop games. 'Cause, yeah, they do jump packs and shotguns, and that's just kind of badass, you know.
Yeah, it is. They're like the sneaky infiltration people.
They like ambush you and blow your face up, and then they get out of there. I can appreciate that. Well, I feel like this was not that difficult, honestly.
No, it wasn't really. Only my second ship took a lot of damage, but like that was perfectly manageable, really.
The Dark Angels here.
The threat of the Netheru dynasty was no more, scattered across the stars.
Pull the plug. Oh, was that it? Wow,
With
what a
that,
video.
The ancient menace is at last destroyed.
With your permission, High Admiral, I will contact Mars. They will wish to take samples for further study.
Are we sure that's a good idea? There could be anything left behind. Who knows what might happen?
And I can think of no one more suited to managing the consequences than the Adeptus Mechanicus. Send your missive, Magos.
Yes, High Admiral.
Yeah, keep the weird alien tech. I mean,
Let's integrate it into a bunch of power armor or something. I'm sure it'll be good.
I mean, I played that Mechanicus strategy game, and I went Xenotech. I fucking love that stuff.
Yeah.
These like Necron infused blasters and stuff. That was great.
His little weird like mechanical arms are jittering. He's like, oh,
Yeah. Talking to
I will take care of it, Admiral. Allow me to investigate.
Mm.
I see nothing but good coming from this.
As there's like a screeching spider tentacle thing like on the ground, like "Wah!" mm. I don't know, Magos.
That's wise.
Yes.
No, it's fine. Your spy has shown excellent judgment.
He has. You know what? I am
That
very.
really paid off.
You know what? I am happy that Inquisitor Darkhammer is alive and well, as has been demonstrated several times.
There was nothing else.
Yes.
No one questions it.
No, of course not.
So close to the other warp, it can be easy to
Yes,
have
that's right.
visions. Be aware of that, Commodore. And he's like, yes, of course, Admiral.
So
Darkhammer, what do you say? Everyone looks at him,
Yeah.
looks around. Choose not to say anything. That'll be my headcanon then. I don't think it. Only the Commodore is, it's always a good comedy when you have the second in command who sort of can give command assist to the camera.
Yep.
Weird things like that are happening.
Just looks to. Oh. All right. Well.
Of course.
Yes.
Spy.
That's obvious. Yes. Naturally, my lord. Oh boy.
Our fleets beyond this most restoring in Eidolon.
Yep.
I think that's fine. We have one invasion incoming from Eidolon.
Yep. I think.
When these SD's fleets recover, basically, we will continue to strike.
Yep. I agree.
Good.
I guess so, Commodore.
No more Necron invasions, or Tyranids, or Orcs. Leaves only the cursed Eldar and of course pirates. Never forget the pirates. They will.
Never forget the pirates. They will.
They're not. They don't care about threat. They just care about showing up.
Care about piracy.
Just
That
who
is.
in the scavengers you could understand coming here.
Yeah.
But pirates? Maybe the pirates are here to scavenge. You know, they're like a rogue trader basically, who's like, oh, go grab some bits of Cadia and sell them for souvenirs.
Yeah.
People with the Berlin Wall. You know?
Look at this friendly fella.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's a scar with a hood.
Yeah, yes. He sure is.
I was ripped off of the mangled feet of Primarch. Came alive.
Oh, well. How lovely for you. I know.
Eventually, these fleets are going to just be all tiny ships.
I mean, you know.
Start the battle with like 48 ships.
I wonder if that would work. Probably not.
I feel like in just a couple shots,
we would have 20. We could have like 30. Yeah, almost like 35, 40 of those, probably.
Yeah. And
let's line them up.
I think the problem would be.
Imagine the focus fire, though.
Yeah. You would have a lot of tiny guns. But I think, like, depends on how armor works, right? If armor is damage reduction, then it wouldn't work at all, because then you need big guns to punch through big armor. If armor is like second layer of hit points, then you could maybe make it work. I think armor is a damage reduction.
That's why we use the lances, because they ignore a lot of armor. That's why all the small ships are lance ships.
It's also about endurance, right? If you use a lot of small ships, like your decrease of firepower per hit point, damage taken, is going to be a lot higher than if you have one big ship which is absorb a lot of damage before losing any of its gun.
Oh, my phone is making a noise at me.
Okay. It's never good.
There we go. Nothing major. There we go. Okay. Like when my dear sainted mother, I came back to my phone and I had like 5 to 6 missed calls from her.
Oh,
And that is
no.
that is never a good sign, right? You're like, oh no, like someone has died now, and it is an absolute crisis of some kind. And then I called her up. It's like, what is it? And she's like, oh, I just want to say hi. And I'm like, mother, what the fuck? Don't do this. Oh, we have defense platforms. How lovely.
Let's just go for this one.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Engaging drive.
Dang drive.
I will say that when you say the line, my dear sainted mother.
Yes.
I heard that in Irish.
Aye, it is my dear sainted mother. Aye, she made shillelaghs. Don't you know? Well, you know. I think sainted means she might be dead. I'm not actually sure. Griff, if you're still in the chat, does sainted mean that my mother is dead, or that only that she's very old and venerable? Help.
The enemy has seized a
I need
strategic
native
area.
English speaker to help. Alright.
You have seized a strategic area.
You have
seized
seized.
a strategic area.
Have. Did you play Homeworld? Yes, Griff. If I say my dear sainted mother, does that mean that my mother is dead? Or does that mean that my mom is just very old and venerable? Please advise. Say Saint can still be alive. Yes, I suppose. All right, excellent. Thank you.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
We are ready to serve. The spirits obey.
That was a big ship. Oh, it's boosting.
Enemy sighted!
Gosh, it is coming right for you.
Revere the Omnisire. Troop transition successful.
I think this is going to be very successful for that guy.
Enemy sighted!
Teleportarium vectors calculated. Enemy sighted. Castellan manifold teleported. Receiving your order.
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points. You have seized a strategic area.
Whew, well, actually,
Holy Omnisire,
doing pretty
heal
well.
thy wounded servant.
Engaging
Oh.
engines!
Ugh. I think we have something behind us.
Machine spirit appeased.
Okay. Okay.
State your order.
Down. I guess Malachi might have disconnected. Do I control this now? I do. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Malachi is disconnected.
For the Emperor.
Very well. And he just fucking ran me. That's fine. There we go. Oh, that was weird. Malachi is gone. I think his computer crashed. He had a crash before when he tried to load in the game, so maybe it sort of gave up the ghost. We'll give him a hot minute here to return. We'll see. It says.
How goes the battle?
I won the battle. Yeah.
Good. Unexpected crash.
Yeah. Agent.
Did you get to keep? Like, did you get my ships back, or were they just...
Yes, I regained control.
Well, I see. We've just been sitting in a cloud.
Yes, no, that was.
I'll have to get a new computer at some point, and I've moved.
Yep. I'm in the process of piling up my money in a big pile so I can get a new computer. But that stuff is pricey, you see.
I mean, I don't even need something that's like. Just need something that doesn't unexpectedly crash.
Oh sure.
You
But
know,
even
maybe
so,
like
like it's not like a console, you know. So whatever you get is gonna be pricier than a console probably. So, and you don't want to be on a console. I mean, come on. Like,
Well, I mean, I don't play that many like on a console. Tina has like a console of some kind, and I don't even know what I would play on it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really into platformers, shooters, and such much. So
yeah, me neither.
doesn't really.
Strategy games, man.
Yeah, grand strategy games.
Yes.
That's where it's at.
Yeah, I've tried. Neil has made very valiant efforts to play the grand strategy games with me, but he's just not in them.
Which ones?
Well, I mean, Warhammer 2, of course. Tried playing this. We've tried some Civ and stuff. It's just some endless space. It's just not his genre, you know.
I mean, yeah.
I do like it. I do like it a lot. I like planning. I like numbers going up. I'm like, yes. So
Maybe the next series we'll do is going to be on Excel. Just Excel, you know?
yeah, maybe. All right. Well, we have a new turn. We have a new invasion coming from Eidolon. It just keeps popping back and forth there.
As expected.
As expected.
I mean, I like RPGs too.
I do. Playing the Outer Worlds.
Yeah, is it good?
Um,
I haven't played it, but I've seen the aesthetic, and the aesthetic, I don't know, it doesn't really.
It's 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
I think Obsidian should stick to isometric like games because they're easier to make. I think because they made so much effort in making the 3D engine work that it doesn't necessarily work that well. That everything looks a bit off. Not bad. It's just you look at it, you're like, yeah, this is not high budget. I can see, you know, these textures are not the best textures, and the characters, like your party members specifically, feels very bland, and that is the opposite of what I want. I want very colorful and kooky party members. Like I know things about Minsk, right? I remember things about Dorn Il Khan, like these like very iconic like characters to your party and stuff. But here, I don't know. I'm only like 18 hours in, so who knows? Maybe something revelation happens. But I find myself not really interested in my party members that much because it's like, oh, here's a priest, and I'm like, okay, the priest guy is that's kind of interesting. And it's like, here is a mechanical lady. Here is like trapper lady. Here is medical lady, and I'm like,
what you're telling me is they haven't managed to connect with.
No, they feel kind of empty and kind of boring.
I interject here with a question then. How did you feel about the companions in Pathfinder Kingmaker? The Owlcat game.
Yes. They were okay. I sympathized with what was her name? The failed paladin.
Yeah.
I sympathized with her struggle. You know, someone like being like, "No, you're chosen," and she's like, "I don't want to be chosen." Yeah. Like I actually that was fun. I liked the professor, Professor Gnome.
Yeah.
He was great.
Jubilost, yeah.
I even liked the old sour lady I picked as my regent. She was great because she was very cunning. I liked it. It was not like everything wasn't great, but I think they were fine, perfectly fine.
Yeah. Because to me, they kind of struck right in the middle of that spectrum.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call them great, but they did the job. Like
competent.
I'll say I didn't. It's not like where I went. You know, when you killed the Stag Lord. Spoiler: you kill the Stag Lord. And then go to the tavern, and I was like, "Oh, look at all this dialogue they have." I was like, "I guess I'll read it." It wasn't like I wasn't excited to learn more, right?
Yeah, right.
But on the other hand, it's like, yeah, they felt like they had their things going on and such. So I feel like that was sort of right in the middle of that.
Yeah. I'm not interested in what my companions have to say in Outer Worlds at all, like barely, because they're so boring most of the time. The only least boring one is the priest because he has an interesting like life philosophy and stuff, and I kind of like discussing that with him, but it doesn't go deep enough. And I found myself yesterday I was playing with. I found myself just skipping dialogue. That's a bad sign. Like yeah. Blah 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 blah. You know.
Writing is important to me.
Yes.
I think it's one of them. I mean, the thing is, strategy games gets out of it so easily because you make your own story, tell it to yourself while doing things.
Yes.
That's almost cheating. Like, but RPGs, they have to. And if the writing works, then I'll put up with crappy game mechanics.
Oh, for sure.
Like I played and enjoyed Tyranny. And that certainly suffered from it's. You would look at that and be like, "Oh, a big fight's coming with a boss," and I was like, "Maybe I'll just do this tomorrow." You know, the worst part of that game was the fucking dungeon. Delves, God, so long.
I want to go back and play Tyranny again.
I will too.
Try the other side.
The lore is so beautifully
Yeah,
excellent.
it's great.
Love the lore.
It's
The archons and the
yeah,
edicts.
yeah.
Yes, so cool.
It is so cool. It's
Bronze
such an
Age
interesting.
dystopia. Yeah.
You're like, you sit there, you're like, wow, that is interesting. You're like, yes,
Yes.
this tickles my imagination. I can see, I can imagine a world, and I was like, I would really like to play. Like, I want more. I really want more.
Shit.
Yeah.
I want that. Something like that.
Yeah,
And
just so cool. It's like this is the Archon of War. Like he has embodied war and become a living vessel for it. What was his name? Ashen Greaves.
Brave. Something.
Yeah, Ashen Grave. And the voices of Narath as the spy master.
It's such a cool.
Yeah,
Like, fuck that guy, but it's cool.
so cool. Yeah.
The Tunon, the Justice, Lord of
Yes,
Justice, who's
Lord of
just a mask. And
Yeah.
see, that's a game where I would talk to people, and be like, "Oh, yes, give me all that juicy lore.
Yes.
I have questions and I want answers."
Yeah, it's like Tuon, please. I need to talk to you on several interesting
Like,
aspects.
Oh, yes, I can ask. This character has also met Tunon. Maybe they will know.
Yeah.
You know, and that is good.
I wanted
Love
more of
that.
the Archon of Assassination, whatever his name was.
Oh
Do you
yeah,
remember
he's
that?
Graven Mark, I think.
Raven Mark, yeah.
His name was
was-
Mark. I remember that.
He was
Like, that's a
great.
very normal name for a special dude.
And
Yeah, he's a total jerk.
yeah, total jerk. But I was like, he's cool. I want more of this.
And that is how it should be.
Yeah.
I just wish the combat had been better. Because what it basically weighs down to is, oh, you want to use anything but magic? Well, sucks to be you. Or, oh, you're playing the game for the first time and you want to use magic? Well, sucks to be you. It's not an easy task.
It's not an easy task now. Played like a great weapon fighter with some magic sprinkled in. I think that's what it was.
I think magic sprinkled in. I did the same thing. I did a spell that made my weapon do like 60% life strain. And then
Yep, exactly the same.
I just hit you with that. And I never died.
Or like the guy who's like forged into his armor. You remember that guy, your party member?
Beric.
Yeah.
I don't know how. And then here's the other one. Yeah, there's a lot of lots of good stuff there, and just the start of the game, so visceral. You get to like, how did you participate in the invasion? Yes, I'm in.
You burn the holy library to the ground, and I'm like, oh dear.
You tear the child from his mother and throw it. Like, yes, I did. I guess. This is what I did.
You took all the infants of the village and smashed it against rocks, and then you're like, oh, I guess I did.
Oh boy! And then it's like, now you can choose. Do you go back to that village?
Yes.
You're like, maybe not. Maybe I don't. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. I just wish the dungeon sections could be skipped.
Yeah.
You have to do all the dumb puzzles to get all the cool magic runes. So.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I hate puzzles in games, so I just got a guide. I was like, all right.
Yeah, but it's still annoying to sit for
Yes.
like 2 hours and click through a guide to get through the
Oh,
guide.
for sure, yeah.
And, like, you have to go all the way through this part to hit a switch, and then you have to walk 10 minutes of walking back around to get to the door. It's like, no, don't do this to me. That's not what I want. It's padding.
Yes, it is.
Not doing anything cool right now. I want to do cool things.
Yeah.
That was not cool.
Yeah, I agree. What was that expansion that came out? Tales from the Coast or whatever.
The Bastard Wound. Something like
The
that.
Bastard's Wound. Yeah. I never played it, but I will definitely go and take a look at that again at some point. I liked it a lot. All right, let's see. What are we doing?
Moving Spire.
Spam.
Out. Sentinel World. He's going to Agrippina. He hasn't been there for years.
It's true. True.
Back then, it was all undeveloped agri-worlds. Now it's developed agri-worlds everywhere. Just imagine. We have the invasion at Skelis. It is sitting there waiting to happen. Good. 4. Yeah, I mean, beyond that, everything's happening in Eidolon. That really is where it's at.
Alright, what can we do here? We can circle some fleets around to like stab. We have Plague, for instance. The lovely
Planet with any of our fleets, because none of them are 3 or more steps away. Remember? We can jump through enemy fleets.
Right. We could take the Sortarius fleet and hit Plague, for example.
Certainly could.
Maybe we should.
Plague Planet. It's not even. It doesn't even have a name.
No, that's called Plague Planet.
God. I was thinking we would take the Midran guards and then send them to Drakasi, or maybe even to just punch those Eldar, get rid of them.
Hmm.
Because to keep it continuous.
Yeah.
Or we could. We don't really want to fight Alon yet. We have a lot because that invasion from Eidolon is going to take 2 turns to get there. So.
Yes. But I think like just keep circumventing, keep like taking the surrounding areas is enough. Yeah.
And Plague would still be continuous because it goes to Acadia. So I think moving Sotaria's fleet to there might be good.
Yeah. Plague then.
How is this one doing? Yeah, covering. Could be fleet, but it goes.
Covering a bit.
We have the Sicaris fleet. I would suggest either going to Temporia with them or to the Eldar. They're reasonably.
The Eldar.
A few of them left.
Yeah, we can probably just grab that.
Now, there is something to be said. We could do that with the Midrengard fleet, and then move the other one to Drakasi, where there's only 1,000 enemies right now.
Okay, let's do that.
And then we can move back to Midrengard.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Sounds good. Alright, bold moves here.
That leaves us the fleet in Anathrax, which is still healing a little bit, but all of them really are. I don't know that I would trust that one to. Well, I mean, we'd probably win if we struck at Temporia, but I don't think we're in that much of a hurry. In fact, why don't we move them to Midrengard? They can be the protectors there. Sure.
It's a nice slave market here, so I mean.
Lovely slave market. Time of season.
Alright, let's do some battle. Let's take the Drakasi first.
Yeah. Yeah, unless some great upset happens, we certainly are feeding the opposition.
Well, we're doing it to him for sure. Well, it should be rather straightforward, I should think.
We outnumber them 2-1. It should be. I mean, we'll still take the points cause here. Like if I go for this one, you go for that one over there, and we'll sort of
convene up there.
decide.
Yep.
Good. That works.
Rouse the engines. Rouse the engines to fury.
Gun it here too.
If you can get the 2 over there, I'll hold back a little bit over here.
Yep, I will.
Lock on target!
Optimal course set.
You have seized a strategic area. You have seized a strategic area.
Engaging drive.
The enemy has seized a strategic area. You have seized a strategic area.
Huh?
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Hostile signature detected. Hostile signature detected.
I can get him and the turrets in the same blast.
Quite something.
Hostile signature detected.
Very good.
With matchless efficiency.
Fury interceptors in flight!
Oh, that's a biggie. A biggie.
Hostile signature detected. Presto routines active. The spirits obey. State your order. Severe damage to the corrupted machine. We are ready to serve. Legio Cybernetica have boarded the enemy. Caster and Manipul teleported.
All ahead, full!
Hostile signature detected.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Skitari assault successful.
Okay. Why are you disengaging? Oh, bye.
Vectors. Hostile signature detected.
Maximum burn!
Missed all of that.
Enter the capitals of battle. Focusing war site.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Transition guard.
Yeah, I took some damage.
Yep.
One of my ships.
Optimal course set.
But that's okay.
You have accumulated 50% of strategic points.
Control signature detected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another victory for the Imperium. First of 3 this turn. Next. We have Plague Planet, and then we have Carmine Gulf. One of which we're actually not stronger than them at.
Or once.
We're fewer in power. Our double Iron Hands. Lots of critical chance on the assaults. Is what they do. Maybe not the best matchup with Eldar, but what is? The Emperor.
There's a weird ring thing here.
Yeah.
Eldar Super Gate, I take it.
Stargate, yeah.
Very improper.
That's the thing. The Imperium would dismantle it if they weren't super overextended all of the time.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go for the ones over here, and then we'll sort of meet up.
Sounds excellent. Go.
As I say, kids, always split the party.
Yes.
What to do? Do 2 things at once.
Yeah, we could cover more ground.
Where shall we strike?
So I think I mentioned this before, but I read a book earlier this year called Meddling Kids. And the basic premise is great. It's basically like a Scooby-Doo gang.
A strategic area.
That like they were like kid detectives, and they had a dog, and they like solved things like who stole Farmer Jepson's sheep and stuff like that. And the book is about them like coming back to a case they never managed to solve, and that broke them because suddenly these kids actually ran into something. Something eldritch and horrific with tentacles, you know? It was basically a Scooby-Doo meets Call of Cthulhu. And these kids now being like grown up and being like mentally scarred and like drunks and like, oh my god, the horrors, you know? The deeps, the lakes, you know, stuff like that. It was good fun. It is horrific and comedic at the same time.
I mean, fun is what that.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never really engaged in mythos, so I don't have much of a background for
Enemy in
stuff.
sight.
It was good fun. I like that book a
Moving
lot.
to position.
I would definitely recommend if anyone wants a little bit of a mystery novel outside of the usual. God, you're taking all the damage on that ship.
I am taking so much damage.
Engines engaged.
Ow! We haven't even. Oh God!
What on earth? It's
Purple
that?
spray.
It's the purple spray, isn't it?
Come back! Oh, get out of here!
Oh God!
Oh well, that's okay. I don't even know what happened there.
Enemy in sight.
It's like everything is made of paper mache, both our ships and theirs.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't like this at all.
Oh, they're darting all over the place. Teleportations and oh, there's a big one there. Okay, well,
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Oh, the purple spray. Ugh.
it hurts so bad.
Oh, that really messed me up.
Shields, it says.
On the machine spirits.
It's leaving shields.
I really believe in pain.
You have seized a strategic.
I mean, they did make a Chaos God with it, so they're kind of masters in that.
The whole bombardment. Repositioning.
Get him.
Ooh. Ow.
That's quick
Ouch.
and brutal.
Yeah, ouch, mama.
Yeah, and back alley knife fight.
It's like we tried to take like the last bean from a bum. It's like, "Ah!" It flies into rage. Oh, enemy threat level. Well, great. Exactly what we need. Jeez. Take no prisoners, huh? Ship cemetery. Oh, resources, huh?
I'm weird.
Sorry, expedition. Increase Eldar threat by 1 in the sector unless your fleet is stationed there. Whatever.
Whatever.
Alright, the plague system.
Fight. And then we'll have the other invasion happening there. 2 turns. So, like, fight then.
This fight.
You'll have 2 planets left.
Ah,
Pacify. And then when that basically will take a turn to recover probably, and then take those 2 in one fell swoop when they have invaded from Eidolon. Congratulations, you will lead the vanguard as we assault the plague planet. Oh, what planet?
wonderful.
Not name anymore. We were just the plague one.
You see a similar scene like in Game of Thrones when they bicker over who's going to lead the vanguard because everyone wants to lead the vanguard because of the honor of it.
No, he in the battle of Gortrek's Point. He took charge. I think Jonas should do it. It's his honor.
Look over, you motherfucker.
I will take care of the reserve.
I glorious rearguard. Yes, I am humble servant.
Yeah, I will. I have some things I need to work on. You know.
I do know.
Might be helpful. There's a workstation back there. Basically, this place has squig rocks.
Yeah. Like the mouths and stuff on these rocks. I don't know.
They call it the warp purple, some green. I wonder how green did become the disease color.
Yeah. It's like that swamp green, right? It's like that
Yeah, it's
pestilent, like. Since we probably need to actually have our fleets a bit together on this one, because we're actually fighting a equal force, I will put this tiny ship over there to pick that point, and I'll
Sure.
cruise with you here. Go.
Let's do it.
Oh!
To serve the Omnisire.
Extra shields, yes.
Check the transports.
Uh,
They have a weird random incoming signals.
Drive.
But they can take points.
right.
You can capture.
That's kind of weird.
So I'll just go to the front one if you take this
Yep.
one. Just push.
Can do.
Thruster routines active.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
I won't power through hard because these are chaos and can probably reach us if we do.
Yeah.
We can see the fighters coming. I only have one hangar.
Fury interceptors in flight.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
You look on the minimap, there's an alarming amount of signals. And then they're like, alright. That's all signals. Got it. They certainly have the range. I'll give them that, but...
Enemy
I'll
sighted.
take it out on this little guy, then so be it. Go.
You have seized a strategic area. You have seized a strategic area.
The spirits obey.
Well,
Enemy sighted.
you get boarded to hell.
That's,
Starhawks
yeah.
loaded and sent.
Again, glorious for the Emperor.
Imperium, victory and death.
Emperor, this and that.
Praise be, praise be.
Machine spirit appeased.
Enemy sighted! Enemy sighted!
Weapons calibrated.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Receiving your order. State your order.
Initiate emergency repairs.
Troop transition successful. Teleportarian.
I would bring people back on that shuttle there, but I feel like it would just be target, honestly.
Castellan Maniple teleported.
I think that's fair.
Battle protocols engaged. Severe damage to their corrupted machine. Target on screens. Legio Cybernetica have boarded the enemy.
These plague ships look cool, though I kind of want to play the Chaos campaign as have a Nurgle fleet. Yeah, that's pretty badass.
Severe damage to their corrupted machine. We are ready to serve. Begin rearmament. With matchless efficiency.
Enemy sighted. Starhawks loaded and sent. Damage teams, begin repairs now. Lock on target.
You have accumulated 50% of strategic points.
Target on screens.
I think that ship is gonna explode. It's burning so. Why does it keep like burning it? I don't understand. He must hate it over everything else.
Well, I think they might just be made to target the smaller ones with weapons. 'Cause they are, might just set them as a higher priority. Because they have weaker armor or something. I mean, the thing did what it's supposed to do, right? I mean, it just fought and died, so. Praise be, I think we can buy like 1 million more if we need to.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
The canticles of battle.
Not like we're running out of them.
To serve the
Looking at our current progress, we'll soon have a lot of unemployed space marines, and
Yeah.
you know,
Rouse the engines.
we can liberate for other endeavors. So.
Optimal course set.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
The spirits obey. Machine spirit appeased. Calculating vectors.
You have seized a strategic area. The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Go.
Engaging drive.
Maximum burn.
Yep, looks like it's just the defense platforms, but
You are close to victory by strategic
I think
points.
the strategic point might honestly do it that time.
Transition begun.
Oh, mate.
Receiving your order. With matchless efficiency.
Watch out for the energy ball.
Thruster routines active.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Hey, one transport made it through.
Order.
Somehow.
It was unharmed too. I think it was just in the back.
Smart.
Yeah, that's where I would be.
Enemy defense platform destroyed.
Calculating vectors.
Enemy defense platform destroyed.
There you go.
There we go.
A rougher battle, but kind of has a face.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Like that moon from Pathfinder.
Yes, Gropius.
big face on it.
Hmm.
Leering.
Like, hi. Like, oh no. I don't like when the moon has a face of a death skull.
You would definitely be different if our moon was shaped as a big face.
If you come out one night and the moon just has face, is a skull
like-
leering down at you like.
Maw of jagged teeth.
Yeah.
Ripped it.
It simply comes closer all the time. Slightly closer. 2 out of 3 made it. Well, so we're good at this, mankind. Like,
It basically pays for the firestorm.
basically, yeah. Good news, everyone.
There we go.
Huh.
Cool. And,
This fleet is a bit battered and bruised now.
yeah, they can go to Cadia next turn if
World radiation cloud, unsustainable Nurgle worshippers. Ugh.
Yeah, it's not. But now we control the level 2 control the system. So
Oh, nice.
we have that.
It says what? Reduces all enemy faction threat by 2, increases battle renown 50%. Also, having this plague planet makes us actually recover more people because it had a sector-wide debuff on recruitment. But now we have it, so
Yeah.
so that's fine. Corn worshippers, oh, that's lovely. Corn worshippers, use critical assault chance of chaos ships in the sake of a 10%. Siege worshippers, what?
Yeah, each of these plants have them.
But they have corn and siege. I guess they fight over that.
Probably.
Drakasi. Volcanic Throne.
I mean, Eidolon itself has all of them.
Yeah. Alright, was that all the battles? I believe so.
Plus, yes. By is moving
Yep. Wonderful.
nicely. Leave the Sentinel world soon and had to go to Chinchari and then Agrippina. So, yeah. Nelda. Just doesn't feel like an alliance, does it?
Really doesn't.
We might be able to just cancel it.
Probably. There we go. Oof, that was a big hiccup.
It usually is the end of these turns here. It just has to wait a little bit. Nowadays, I think it processes the economics of every system and checks every planet we own if it can be upgraded and stuff like that.
And it can. Orphan, level 3, welcome to the fold. Morix and friends. Oh, actually, it's actually recovering in plague. Okay. Well. All right then.
All right.
All right, if you're sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say no to this invasion.
Say no.
No, it wasn't really particularly annoying or strong, but it's just pointless.
Veteran guard can be upgraded. Excellent. Chaos fleet is gonna attack. And our forces in Medran Guard are prepped and ready to defend, yes?
I don't think so. I mean, it's not the greatest fleets, but you know,
Should be fine. It's 900 chaos points. Oh, it's certainly move. Do we move Cambrius and Voskamp into Temporia?
They're not that badly damaged.
Yeah, I kind of think we do.
All right, let's do it.
I think we do. Any other fleets that are better suited? Well, the double Iron Hands fleet could potentially also do it very well. I think Campers and Voskamp can do it. Hit him.
I mean,
Already moved. It's too late.
I was just thinking if we could take Eidolon. We do have a lot of fleets now that could all move, and though we can only... A new thing I learned is we can remove the minefield.
We can?
Yeah, if you click on the planet, in the side there, we can remove minefield for two battle plans.
Really?
Yeah. And we have 3 fleets that we can make 2 full strikes of 3 fleets versus their 3.
I don't see where I can remove the...
Yeah, you do it right now. You click
no.
on the actual system,
Yeah.
and then in this
Oh,
like, little blue...
I see. Yeah. Okay, well, maybe after this assault is done, then we can remove the minefield and like strike in, because I feel if we remove the minefield, maybe he just rebuilds it because it's so much activity, right?
Sure.
Or
Exactly.
maybe that keeps him busy.
Turn. I was like this turn, right? You circumvent the invasion by just attacking him and killing him.
Go to preempt the invasion.
Yeah. Done it before. Wouldn't that be a brilliant way to end this?
Tell you what. We let this invasion happen, and then we strike next turn.
All right. He's gonna just build up like another 500 point.
That's fine, because I'd rather fight 2,500 than 3,000 points.
All right.
I thought.
So let's take Temporia.
Do it. Deployment order. Order. Iron Warriors and Thousand Suns. What do they talk about? You know what's going on in the cafeteria?
Yeah. Thousand Suns is speaking to an Iron Warrior's tank about how it feels to be a soul in the machine. Tank can answer because it's like a weird demon thing.
Tank rolls into the cafeteria. Tentacle
like
shoots out to grab some oil or something.
Panzer medals.
Go.
Let's do this.
Oh, it's right up the middle here.
Just simple, just full speed ahead.
Yeah. Get them, boys.
Crash him and trash him, you know.
Optimal course set.
Actually, strategically place those platforms for once.
Yeah, you can't really ignore them.
Rouse the engines. Transition begun.
That is a lot of fighters. Have anything? No, we don't on these. Ooh, hopefully it's fighters, not bombers.
Collision protocols active. The spirits obey.
Looks like he'll be fine.
We're working on it. Oh, they left me.
I come over here instead.
Oh, I'm coming back.
Well, that's a dumb move for them.
Holy Omnissiah, heal thy wounded servant. Rouse the engines. Hostile signature detected.
All right, let's. Ooh, oh, that's This is definitely a fleet. Let's give them a little something, something.
Hostile signature detected. Engaging drive. Hostile signature detected. Hostile signature detected.
All ahead, full!
Utter the canticles of battle. Hostile signature detected.
Initiate emergency repairs!
Gosh, so many of them.
Signature detected.
Yes.
They're all so small. Well, except for the big ones, I guess.
Does not compute.
Let's just get out of the firing range of those gunshots coming there that you'd paused.
With matchless efficiency. Battle protocols engaged. Hostile signature detected.
Oh,
Hostile signature detected. We are ready to serve.
I am in trouble.
Yeah, fighting a lot, yeah.
Transition successful.
Get out of here.
Severe damage to their machine.
The ships haven't lost the generator yet. That's usually when it begins to get real bad.
Oh, there.
Legio Cybernetica have boarded the enemy. To serve the Omnissiah. State your order. Energize
Yeah, ships usually like it less when you're right up in there. Their stuff. These might be Chaos Space Marines. Well, I don't actually know if there's a lot of non.
Oh, well, there's traitor traitor like legion, like not legions, but like
There's
traitor.
gonna be a lot fewer of them because
Yeah.
they can't like last 1,000 years or whatever.
And
Weapons calibrated. Machine spirit appeased. Rouse the engines.
Hostile signature detected.
Engaging drive.
Starhawks loaded and set. Receiving your order.
Receiving your order. Does not compute. We are ready to serve.
Skitari assault successful. Engage Chrysalis protocols.
wow, heavy critical damage on my decks. Ugh.
Legio Cybernetica have boarded the
Got some of that right at the beginning of my flagship.
Ugh, rough. Alright, whew.
Efficiency.
Well, that's a goddamn ship graveyard if I've ever seen one.
Engage Chrysalis protocols. To serve the Omnisire. The spirits obey.
Let's see what reinforcements they could muster. There's one right there. Can't see him for some reason.
Hostile signature detected. Starhawks loaded and sent.
Receiving your order. Enhance rotational drift.
Not entirely small ones
The
left either.
Omnisire. Holy Omnisire, heal thy wounded servant. Optimal course set.
Maximum burn!
Hostile signature detected.
Calculating vectors. Transition begun.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Target on screens. Machine spirit appeased. Weapons calibrated. Rouse the engines. Focusing war sight. Does not compute.
Damage team, begin repairs now!
Does not compute.
Die, goddammit.
Engage Chrysalis protocols.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
State your order.
There we go.
Ah, what a fight.
Yes, that was quite a scrap. A real slobber knocker. Certainly took a hammer in there, but who did it? The trap is closing in on Chaos. Siege World, wonderful.
There's one left. One planet we do not control. Because it's technically a couple planets, but one system.
Yes, it's also a secret one if you look at the thing here. It's probably, oh, you have control everything now. Idle
true.
battle.
Eidolon has arrived, and he's real mad.
Lord Eidolon.
Himself.
All right. Spire has moved. Yes.
Yep, he sure has. He'll arrive at his target next turn.
There's some sort of invasion here this turn.
It's coming. It's 1,000 points. I'll resolve it
we'll
in
resolve
Skellus, because it's like,
It's dumb shit.
who even cares?
Alright, let's.
Well, an Eidolon is somewhat important, though. So.
Yes, that one definitely fight. Alright, let's do it.
And then we'll basically get to bury the Eidolon system in just whatever people we have.
Just pile on with ships.
We can throw lives at it until we win at this point.
Yeah,
You know, it doesn't matter. These Space Marines, ha! They're chaff.
more battle barges to charge in.
Pour them in. You know what the Raven Guard did? That's what we got to do to all of them.
The Raven Guard is an example to.
Damn it. Cancel them again.
The Eldar, like we heard.
Cease. Cease this insolence at once. Our numbers are many. You will be overcome.
Really?
We did the breakthrough.
Yeah, battle plan. All right.
Thank you. We're gonna need them if we're gonna remove the minefield and cancel all the Eldar.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's do it.
Yeah. This.
Yes.
We outnumber them. We have space stations. Another
Yes.
capture mission, so.
Definitely use that to minimize damage as per usual.
I mean, they have long range. Probably it's gonna be us trying to get close to them. But yeah, for now, let's wait until they go to the.
Did you play Homeworld?
I haven't. No. I've thought about it.
it's a game I like, but I have difficult playing.
Underway.
It's a hard game. All the 3D. Makes it kind of difficult to control for me. And there's sort of a like a permadeath. Like all the resources and ships you have from one mission you bring into your next, right? Which makes me very paranoid. You know, I'm like, oh, all the resources must be mined. Oh god.
Engines engaged.
Yeah.
All that stuff. So I don't know. They're pretty though, and it's a cool sort of story. Go on to a world ship to try to find your home world.
Underway. Enemy in sight.
Yep, it's true, zombie. And if you don't, you can really get, if you don't know the gimmick of the mission, you can really get sort of boned for it.
Hold course.
Yeah, it seems like if you lost a big thing, that could be
Oh yeah, no, you would save sort of incessantly, and if you actually lose like a big expensive ship, you're like, I want to lower.
surely there's like a hardcore mode or something.
There might be, I don't remember actually. Iron Man
that
mode, yeah.
gives you an achievement if you do it or something.
Maybe the remaster does. The original game was released before achievements was a thing.
Constantly saving and loading gets annoying real
Yes.
fast.
Mm-hmm.
Having to live with your consequences, I mean, you know, that can be also be annoying, but in some way it saves time.
We can't
It forces
do
you to
much
sort
more.
of actually.
Underway.
I'll come north with you here and see if we can goon out that big ship that's up there.
Sure, I just wanted a good vantage point here to shoot at them while being somewhat in cover. There's the ship with the scroll up there. Capture.
Stolen data. We do like stolen data.
Initiate targeting protocol.
Our fans.
If you have
Hold course.
boarding, I have
I do have boarding capabilities, but
Launch
some
Thunderhawks.
boarding planes at it. They can capture. Sounds good. That works.
I do not have any planes on these guys, I'm sorry to
Thunderhawk
say.
bombardment.
I have a bit.
To bury this ship.
We can't take much more.
Feel our might.
Feel our might.
Enemy in sight.
Oh yeah.
That is impossible.
Launch Thunderhawks.
Where shall we strike? I am listening. Engines engaged.
We lost a defense platform.
Ooh, Emperor's Tarot. How delightful.
Just stop him from hiding. Try to get that guy. I'll try to capture this.
Okay.
To where we are needed. Moving to position. Launch Thunderhawks. At your command.
Okay, we have it.
We have it! Oh, the platform.
We lost the defense platform.
Well, they did the Emperor proud.
That's all the resources we're not getting back.
No, I don't know what to do. Reload! Start the campaign!
In
Not
this game,
acceptable.
resources and ships also carry over from battle to battle.
It's true, they do.
You know,
Show us the enemy.
Just
the
that
most
resources are very plentiful. Yeah. At least in the Empire campaign. No.
Strike quickly, brothers. Hold course. We stand ready. It will be destroyed. Successful teleport strike.
Successful teleport strike.
There we go. I've been spelled doom for this guy.
Teleport attack successful.
I think so, yeah.
I also still like to say telly. It's a teleport.
Oi.
Me telly. Yep. Sort of happy it was, you know, that the Emperor was British.
You daft, mate.
Yes.
It's what they call high Gothic.
Is it now? Yeah, Griff. You what?
What?
Yeah, Spice Marines. True.
Derived from old terror.
Hello, Governor. Hello, mother. Oh,
The Emperor would say mum.
mum. It's, You did what? You what? I of the what? Yep. Yep. All of this canonical.
That's what I hear. So this turn is a big turn.
It is a very big turn.
Because we both need to do a mission with Spire to clear the way to Terra or whatever.
Mm.
Then we need to cancel this Elder invasion. Where is it? Show me what.
Show me the doll.
Get out of here. What are you even doing? Go. Told them to.
Pass off.
Sod off.
Sort of. Hello.
Everyone to the Cemendius cluster. Spire has a mission to do. Beyond that, though, there's also the other mission which we'll be doing, which is taking Eidolon.
Yes, the big counter-strike.
Mm-hmm.
Here, we are.
It's a 1-2 punch. I mean, really, just take the best of the best from all these fleets and
Very much.
I'll move this minefield. There we go. No more minefield. And yeah, now we can pile in 3 fleets.
Now, which 3 fleets?
Question, isn't it? We want some Mechanicus, I figure.
Yeah.
And we only have 1. I think that's Geldrox, right?
And we do have Cambrius as well.
Cambrius.
Cambrius is a bit hurt. Galbrox is not doing great either, necessarily.
Oryx is okay. He's pretty much fully healed.
Oryx?
Yeah, the Imperial there.
Alright.
We also have Fijan here up with his battle barge.
Yeah. Mighty Battle Barge.
Show up and then, if then we're gonna have to take one of the Mechanicus.
Yeah.
Then we'll have all 3 factions. It's a
Mhm.
long time since we've done that.
See.
3 big ships, so we might not need a lot of the smaller ones to actually be healed because they won't be.
I will
Fight.
bring Galbrox then because his arc is fully repaired.
Sure.
All right, moving in. Galbrox. Now you wanted Fajan.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, done. And
Go with Morix.
all right, Oryx.
Because Voss Camp is not healed. And then you know what? If these guys all die and burn, then the others will come.
Right.
And if they all die and burn, then I guess the two last ones will show. You know, that's how it goes.
Sure. So, the question now is, do we which battle do we fight? Because it's almost 11. And do we take Eidolon or do we take the story mission with?
What does chat want to see?
Yes, people in chat. Do you want us to take Eidolon or do you want the story mission with Spire trying to clear our way to Terra? And please tell us. Chat wants Burger King, says Griffin God. Yes, well.
Oh, okay, that's different.
I mean, same, but.
This is what happens when you try to get a voice from the cloud.
Zombie India says Eidolon. I mean, yeah.
Then let's do it.
Oh,
It's happening right now. Eidolon. And then next time we'll start with the Holy Road to Terra. And then we'll finish off the game by that, or the campaign by that point. Can't imagine, huh? There's like 2 new systems on that.
The secret doors opened! Which one has more spaceships? Eidolon has more spaceships, for sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Seems like it's Eidolon.
Well, let's fight Eidolon. There we go. Let's do it to it. Gosh, look at this mighty, mighty battle. Deployment order. Yes, there needs to be a lot of
big ships.
Yeah, well, there's all the big ships right there. Let me just fill in with the little firestorms, right?
The scuttle torpedoes, as it were.
Exactly. Oh boy. Yeah.
Now maybe the Eye of the Warp has infected me, but I feel I just want to see carnage. You know.
All right. Sure.
Our ships, their ships, doesn't matter as long as it's.
We will. Oh, there will be carnage. I tell you.
The Emperor's children.
There's some sedition in chat. Griffin God is praising the dark gods, I think.
What?
Yeah.
But you know, this. If we were part of the Great Crusade, we would think maybe his dark gods is actually another name for the Emperor.
It's a griffin god, presumably.
Yeah.
I don't know, griffins are almost like an eagle. But like horribly mutated.
Yeah. Now we can't have him.
Yeah. See. Sorry, Griff. You'll go the way of Inquisitor Darkhammer. Just be a brain ghost that I talk to at times.
Sleep with the recording on. An anime moment when someone like checks his headphones off and they listen. It's just fire. Yelling at him. Helps me sleep, okay?
Albert Spy! What is this I hear about? Oh, best moment in this campaign. Just rushes in.
I was about to road to Terra when suddenly...
I was informed of... Oh! Spy, what are you doing?
Oh, okay. So I got an Imperial ship and then a couple Space Marines, and you have a...
2 Mechanicus and some tiny ships. I can give you some tiny ships if you want them.
No. I was thinking I had more than you did, but if you're good, then good.
I should be good, yeah. And we only have two Nova cannons here, but you know.
I mean, thing is, if they die, we'll bring in one over can. Like,
I'll deploy my tiny ships to take the middle here, and then I'll scoot in behind you.
sure.
Okay, get this. We do have. Where's the station actually?
It's gonna be in the middle, probably.
Smack dab in the middle. That is annoying.
If you see who's.
Don't.
So
You know
have to
what?
deal-
Change of plans.
Yeah.
I think we go to the far left. Just sneak up that way. We can't fight the fleet and that station at the same time. We need to fight away from it. It's just how it is.
Okay, fine, but it's gonna be
It's gonna be bad.
hard. Like,
It's gonna be bad.
okay, all right, no, yeah, sure. I should say Admiral.
That's right. Listen to me. Mr. Darkhammer has spoken.
The spirits obey.
We can gun it up here.
Engage engine red lines.
The enemy has
speed.
seized a
Get him.
strategic area.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Everything launch!
Torpedoes everywhere. Not quite.
To serve the Omnisire.
But might as well bomb these little things because it kills
Oh,
them
for sure.
fast. You know. Too much here. Some
All
a
ahead,
little faster
foe.
than others.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Battle protocols engaged. Reroute power to retro propulsion.
The enemy
Those
has
space
seized
stations
a
are already dead.
strategic area.
What? Give that to you to take.
Reaching nominal speed.
So where do we go from here?
I kind of want them to sort of split up their forces a little bit. That would be nice. I think we go to the back of theirs and take their turret one in the back there.
We are
Like a
ready
line
to
of clouds
serve.
there.
You
Yep.
have seized a strategic area.
Actually, wait, if
Right
possible.
then.
Underway. Engaging engines.
You have seized a strategic area.
Coordinates acknowledged.
To serve the Omnisire. Optimal course set.
Maximum burn.
Rouse the engines. Engaging drive.
Solar eruption.
Okay.
Matchless
There's a
efficiency.
tiny cloud here. I'm gonna go in.
I'm gonna bank
Transition
over
begun.
here.
Well, that kind of does solve one of our problems.
It kinda does.
Detected.
We have a bad time of it.
Well,
Shark assault boats.
Yeah, that I'm just gonna keep boarding him.
perfect.
With matchless efficiency.
Okay,
The enemy has
jerk.
seized a strategic area.
Hostile signature detected.
Launch Thunderhawks.
Certainly an eruption. Are you gonna fit in there?
It's gonna be fine, man. It's gonna be fine.
All ahead,
The Admiral
foe.
has gone mad.
We don't really have a choice. could have gunned it, but
Machine spirit appeased.
you know,
Rouse the engines.
somehow this is safe.
We serve.
Comes.
No. My enemy is prioritizing getting to these points fast. I will have to go capture one soon as well. Otherwise, we.
I'm gonna capture the one in the corner here once I've dealt with these.
Fly, little boarding boats, boarding ships, or you will be burned. That's motivation.
Hostile
Ah, that's
signature
motivation right
detected.
there, yeah.
State your order. Focusing war site.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
There's
Your orders?
Shark assault boats on their way.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
I think the space station might soon die just to my boarding actions.
That's wonderful. Wonderful news. Oh yeah, we have. Can you take the ones on the back line there that's snuck behind us? Like through the middle? You take them, I can take the point over here.
To the middle, sure.
We
I
are
can double
ready
back.
to serve.
Here, and I'll come into the middle and...
I mean, I'll go back to
Hostile
defend our
signature
point, right?
detected.
That's interesting. Like this one over here. They're currently.
Yes, this one.
We wait your command.
Sneakily go and take...
Pretty sure the space station is
The
going to be
enemy is seizing one of your strategic
out of commission.
areas.
So
That's good. Because then I can take the middle point.
Aye, Admiral.
The enemy has
Use these
seized a
tiny ships
strategic
to
area.
sneak
it's a
in.
drifting back.
Awesome. Sort this.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
You should be able to take those two ships. If all of it comes for you, just try to get out and we can convene. Take this in the back here.
To serve the Omnisire. Hostile signature detected.
Where does it does?
You have seized a strategic
This will be our last
area.
stand.
I bet.
Ship ready. Maximum burn.
All servitors and tech marines, begin repairs.
Thruster routines active.
I'm coming for you instead.
The spirits
Absolutely swarm
obey.
it there. We're coming!
Send some fighter planes to slowly dismantle that station.
Hostile
Take it
signature
here with the
detected.
ship. Wait, that is almost. It's good.
Hostile signature detected.
You have seized. a
Oh, that's a lot
strategic
of shooting here.
Another solar eruption incoming.
Oh, well then.
Please be advised.
I'll try to be advised.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment. Calculating vectors.
Where can I hide?
Hostile
I'm
signature
in the middle of everything.
detected.
I'll have to go.
We wait your command.
All servitors and tech marines begin repairs. Receiving your order. Hostile signature detected. Engaging drive.
Aye, Admiral.
Hostile signature detected. Optimal course set.
Machine spirit appeased. Hostile signature detected.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Tech Marines, calm the machine spirits. Launch Thunderhawks.
Well, there was a lot of fire that happened.
No, well, you know. I feel like we're fighting these guys off.
Hostile signature detected.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Course engaged.
To serve the Omnisire. Hostile signature detected.
Initiate emergency repairs.
Setting priority target.
Calculating vectors. Hostile signature detected. Weapons calibrated.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Energize vector thrust. Transition begun.
Black Shield will be a drifting Hulk now.
Okay.
You have seized a strategic area.
And the space station is bust.
Thruster routines active.
Understood.
Yep, it's basically exploded. And capture.
Receiving your order.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
With matchless efficiency.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Good job of keeping those two little ships hidden.
Yeah, no problem. They're doing good. They're like spooking around here, capturing points. They keep them from getting too much.
State your order.
The enemy has seized a strategic area. You have accumulated 75%
Option.
of strategic points.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
It's
The
really
enemy
acceptable.
has accumulated 50% of strategic points.
So, park in this cloud a bit.
We are ready to serve. Enhance rotational drift. Reroute power to retro propulsion.
Your orders?
It's time to actually go.
Ahead, full.
Let's see. All of a sudden. Well, I might be dead.
Heading acknowledged.
That's fine.
They're punching back a little bit, so.
Machine spirit appeased.
As these bombers notice that as they try to get back home, there's Oh well, certain death waiting for them.
Your orders? Maximum burn!
You are close to victory by strategic points.
Oh, no.
Taking heavy damage!
Execute.
Cognitive function erased. Rerouted.
Ship
Oh, the brave ship.
heading acknowledged.
Little ship that could.
Receiving your order.
Get 'em.
Engaging drive.
Sweet. Yeah, so the fire down there.
Rouse the engines.
I'm heading down here
Okay.
onto their unbridled aggression.
I'll
The spirits
come up the middle
obey.
and start
Enemy
shooting
is
in all
seizing
directions.
One of your strategic
That's my
areas.
plan.
The enemy has seized
This one you can
strategic
capture
area.
a thing from if you're quick.
Serve the Omnisire.
Yes.
Spirit appeased.
No. Oh fuck! I was just clicking.
Oh well.
Oh well. Oh.
Strategic points.
Oh. Hey.
Killed enough that
A glorious victory.
yeah. As they say. Pretty much
How the
undisputed.
one is ours. Hopefully now it doesn't do something like. Oh.
Second hive of Tyranids.
If it turns out everyone's a traitor, you lose all the systems and you need to capture everything.
I mean, if so, then that was going to happen regardless. But yeah, let's see. We did an assassination.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
We sure did. Assassinated 3 fleets.
And so, at
Hi.
last, the loyalist cur comes slinking from his kennel, fangs bared. How many centuries have you sought my death, little admiral? How heavy does your failure weight you down? Does hubris gnaw at your bones? That you still draw breath is only because I find you amusing. But my patience grows thin, and your prospects thinner still. I shall scatter your pathetic fleet across the stars.
The final crusade.
I shall relay that message to Atmospire when he arrives.
Hello, this is the secretary.
Slay the despoiler. We must first track him to his lair.
Uh-huh.
Easier said than done.
I think it's the little tendril over there.
Despoiler's minions must
Yeah,
know
about to
Grant's
say.
location. And if not, there will be battle plans buried in their vessel strategiums.
Understood, High Admiral. If the information exists, we will recover it. Blood, thunder, and a frontal assault. The Imperial Navy's speciality.
Find the place of despair. Unlock Savajar's dust cloud system. I mean,
Imagine
3
if you
metal.
had to find 3 battle. That would
Uh-huh.
almost as if planned. Someone could just. But as long as you don't unlock it, I think it just sticks around.
He probably just hangs there, yeah.
Big fleet, though. I feel like
there's
should be there.
there is certainly something for just unlocking it and attacking it immediately before he has like reinforced
Just
with.
strike it now. Just
Yeah.
punch. Get him.
we could be like, get him, boys. I mean, I'm kind of tempted, honestly.
True, he doesn't have a space station or anything, so
Yeah.
maybe we'll let that be a next time sort of question.
Maybe, yeah.
Does sound beautifully funny. He's like, I threaten you, spy, and then like just like jumping in. As he looks out his window, there's just like piles of random Imperial ships just popping out.
Like,
Wow. My hidden system!
Get him, boys! Frontal assault!
Fire law!
5 battle bar just charge at him, like, oh! Get him! Smash into his ship. Kind of funny.
Sevengar's dust out. Black Legion operational base. Yeah, I think this will be finished next time. I guess.
Yes, we will certainly.
Fire, and then we fight Eidolon, and then
Yeah, take that, take Spire. Yeah, well, we should very well be able to finish this.
something. But I feel like after taking the system, that might unlock a mission or something.
It probably does. The final mission.
Like send Spire, and then we'll send him there, and then that's it, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I would think.
Send Spire and Lockris, or whatever his name is, the Imperial Fist guy, has been with us since the beginning. You know, him and Spire have done great things. Great things.
And we'll have vanquished all of it.
Mhm.
Every single faction, every threat.
Yeah, destroyed.
Mm. And what we learned more-wise is that Katie only broke because Spire got lost in a cloud.
Yeah.
That's something to keep in mind.
It is something to keep in mind for sure. All right, I have saved. Thanks everyone for watching. Join us next time where we actually might finish this.
Yeah, actually might sort of finish it.
Actually,
We play a lot of Warhammer,
We
and it's rare that you finish. Like most games take what 100 something turns.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you play 1 or 2. So
Mhm.
it was fast at the beginning, but I think we're.
I think things we've learned probably auto-resolve some of those, like incoming, if you're doubling it, because you certainly survive it, and if it's a secure system you can just keep repairing, so it's fine. That would probably speed it up quite a bit. But yes, see you next time, guys. We'll do the Road to Terror and kill Abaddon. It'll be great.
Bye.